From time to time, he would loosen up and fuck with you on the roof. You'd see him on the roof stretching, getting sun, and making noises. But he was a fucking primitive. Like, for example, he saw Superbad's dad in a tree. You know, like it had nothing to do with him. Like, he could have just kept walking. He looked up. I was in my bathroom, and I heard something. I open the window, and I look outside, and I see fucking Demi and Harry's dad fucking with his tail. It looked like a pole. Like it looked like he had been harpooned by a stick. I didn't know, and he was walking weird, and I didn't know what he was looking at. So I didn't know if somebody had shot him with something. It was the weirdest moment ever. And then I see him run up a fucking fence like a monkey. He jumps on the roof, and he goes from one end of the roof to the other, pacing. And I see what he was looking at. He was looking at Superbad's dad, my cat's dad. That was just on a tree, not bothering nobody.
Harry's dad.
No, Superbad's dad. That's black and white.
Oh, okay.
And he looked at Superbad's dad, and he was fucking going back and forth. And finally, he walked 50 yards and jumped up a tree in a garage just to get at Superbad's dad. I saw him
fight him.
Dog, they fought on the tree to almost
Did you videotape it?
No, I wasn't that hip at the time.
Oh, man.
I was scared for both of them. I didn't mind videotaping. I was scared for the both of them. I liked the both of them. I didn't want them to fucking...
Yeah.
They were on that tree fucking going at it for like 50 seconds, and they just fell down, and you heard them, and then I lost them. And I go, fuck. And then I went outside, and I saw the father licking himself. Samurai, like just licking his wounds. He had like a stitch over his eye. He was bleeding and shit, but he didn't give a fuck. I would go out there and leave cat food for him. He would never eat it. That's how he would spit it back at me like, fuck you. I don't eat that shit. That's for pussies. I'm a fucking cat, Jack. And he was Siamese beautiful, but his balls were black. Like he had huge black balls. He had grown so much, the testosterone, that he would even walk like a bull. His balls would just bounce like a bull. You don't know how many times I saw him. We lived on Selma and Schrader. And you don't know how many times I saw him chasing a cat by Highland, which is 4 blocks away. Like he didn't want no male cats in his neighborhood. Like he wanted it known. Like I'll fucking kill you. And I don't know, the last time I saw him, my wife gave him...
How does he walk? I feel like he's got like a badass walk or something.
I mean, we left that neighborhood in 2009, and we hadn't seen him in about a year. And the last time my wife saw him, he had a big gash over his eye, and it was infected. So she gave him like something with an antibiotic in it. So the swelling would go down or something.
A cream?
Something, some
Bacitracin?
And he wouldn't eat it. And that was the last time we saw him. And I have a picture of him somewhere.
He's gone?
Who knows? Who knows with that motherfucker? I mean, in my mind, motherfuckers like that never die. He's somewhere just getting stitched up, like Rambo or something. He's like on a farm somewhere.
Wow.
But it was really an education to have, and now to still have those cats and to look at Superbad. Superbad is a rare motherfucker because I fed him. He was dead pretty much. He had gotten that disease where your stomach swells up from living outside, Lyme or something like that, Lyme disease. And my wife just brought him upstairs to die pretty much. She didn't want him to die outside. So she brought him and his brother up, and his brother died the first night. So Superbad was there the next morning. And I'm like, I don't want another cat dying in my house. That's not going to happen. So I started feeding him oatmeal cookies. My wife had these soft and gooey oatmeal cookies. He wouldn't eat cat food. He wouldn't drink water. He was pissing on himself. His legs were yellow. Superbad is white. His legs were fucking yellow. And I just, fuck. All I know is if I was dying, I'd want somebody to give me some fucking lobster tails and butter. Don't show up with a fucking Slim Jim and a fucking Snickers bar. I'll spit in your face and I'll haunt you from hell. You understand me? You come over, you drop a fucking mozzarella sandwich with fucking prosciutto on me with a tomato and sliced peppers. I'll fucking make sure you get laid every day from hell. I'll send postcards. I'll make sure you bump into women. I swear to God. He's dying, so I didn't know what to give him. So I went in there with oatmeal cookies, and he started eating oatmeal cookies. And he went from eating like a little oatmeal cookie, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. I kept going in there every hour. He kept eating. And you know what? 2 days later, he was getting his 2 front legs were up. So I kept giving him the oatmeal cookies and a little bit of milk, oatmeal cookies, a little bit of milk. And that motherfucker got up. You ever see those people in churches? You ever stay up till 4 and you see those retarded people in churches? They show up at the church with like a fake wheelchair. They're on the floor drooling. And the white priest comes over with a lot of white teeth and he hits him in the head and he goes, "You're
And
healed."
he starts speaking in tongues.
Yeah, and he hits him in the head and the healed. Dog, I was sitting on my living room floor watching TV.
I've seen that live.
And all of a sudden I looked to my left and there's Superbad next to me. And he just collapses because that 5 steps from the bathroom to the living room must have killed him. And he came up like this cat had never
Oh my God.
come close to me, never talked to me, never winked an eye on me. His brothers and sisters would play with me, not that motherfucker. But for me giving him those oatmeal cookies, he walked out to thank me. I'll never forget that. He actually made it out, walked out, rubbed like his nose on my fucking elbow, and fell down. And I played with him a little more. I'm like, we were like in shock. We gave him some more oatmeal. He didn't make it back to the bathroom. I picked him up and brought him back. But 3 days later, he was walking back and forth. And today, 8 years later, I still got Superbad in my house right now. The point of the story is, like, every time I have oatmeal cookies now, he still comes over to me, that motherfucker. The other day I had oatmeal cookies after Thanksgiving. Somebody gave me oatmeal cookies. And I got home one night and I go, look at that oatmeal cookies. And I looked and there he was.
Can he eat a whole oatmeal cookie by himself?
If I break it up into pieces, no, he'd get sick. I would just break up a couple pieces.
Like a fourth of a cookie.
Yeah, and you listen to him. He goes, oh. He really gets excited. Like today he was with my wife. He was 10 feet away and I could still hear him purring. Like he's like, out of all the cats, he gets fucking excited. Like he fucking purrs, Jack.
Wow.
You can hear it. He goes fucking ape shit.